Today's episode of Roll for Sandwich is sponsored by the Monster Trainer's Handbook.
Sponsor.
The Monster Trainer's Handbook is a 5e supplement and campaign setting that introduces monster trainer classes and subclasses, allowing you to bring a team of monster pals into battle with you. It includes over 100 new monsters to catch, train, and make your very best friend. If collecting, training, and battling monsters sounds up your alley, then you should definitely check it out. The Monster Trainer's Handbook is coming soon to Kickstarter.
Hey, careful. Spherical device throwing on a monster.
Streaming on
Kickstarter, so follow the link in my bio to be informed when it launches and to unlock exclusive rewards. Without any further ado, let's kick it off with our roll for bread. 4, Hawaiian. Hawaiian bread is a sweet, soft bread, often eaten as small dinner rolls, but it also comes in sandwich slices. Soft bread can often spell disaster on this show. Today, I'm not taking a chance. I'm going to use our toast bread cantrip to toast up our Hawaiian bread.
Fair.
Next up, let's roll for Maine.
I toasted too.
5, kielbasa. By far, the most commented thing on my last kielbasa video was, why didn't I cook it? Well, even though the sausage is already cooked and is often eaten cold with
I wasn't crazy.
Cheese, I'm going to go ahead and fry it up this time and see how much of a difference that makes. All right, so we'll add them here to our Hawaiian bread.
I wasn't crazy, chat.
The heat's curled them up a little bit, so
you gotta cook them.
As nice of a layer as we can make. Next up, let's roll for cheese.
That's how you do it.
5, horseradish Havarti. I've got this nice Havarti with inclusions of horseradish. I think it should go nicely with our sausage and might even get a little bit melty. Next up, let's roll our roughage. 7, fresh basil and 10, sour garlic pickles. Well, you can't get much more fresh than straight out of the planter. We've got some basil growing right here on our deck. So we'll grab enough for a sandwich and head back inside. I've washed the basil and now we'll add it to our sandwich. Looks good. These sour garlic pickles may be my favorite pickles in existence. They are incredibly crunchy and just have a great flavor. I want to maintain that crunch, so I'm going to leave them cut into spears. Pickle's a good addition to the sandwich here. That acid should help cut through some of the fat from the sausage. Okay, let's get wild with the wild magic roll. 11, Funyuns. Funyuns are onion-flavored corn snacks that are shaped like rings. They may be a little unwieldy on the sandwich,
I think Funyuns are dog shit.
Flavor-wise, they should be good, and I do like crunch.
Funyuns are pretty bad.
All right, and last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 11, Alaskan Bullwhip hot sauce. This hot sauce is made with bullwhip, kelp, and peri-peri peppers. It is nice and savory and decently spicy. It's a tasty sauce, just don't use too much. All right, let's go ahead and get our sandwich closed up here.
This looks like a pretty tame sandwich.
Together, and let's get it cut in half.
It's pretty tame. I think it's gonna be like a 8-6 potentially. Well, and actually, it could even be higher.
Take a look at that cross section.
Maybe an 8-8 or an 8-9.
We got it. Well, this is definitely an interesting one today. Giving kielbasa another shot here. Let's see if it fares better than it did last time. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, this is pretty good. I definitely like the kielbasa more fried up like this. Getting a nice crispy edge on it. Tastes a little like fried bologna. I think my biggest complaint with this sandwich is not enough sauce. It could have used hot sauce and some other sauce to bind things together. Otherwise, it's kind of dry. The pickles help with that a little bit, but don't do enough on their own. The basil's nice. I think it works, but like I said, doesn't add any moisture. All in all, it's pretty good, though. I'm at an 8.3 today. And I'm going to call it the non-contiguous nosh. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again on Friday.
But then again, it was a little bit dry. Understandable, but it looked good. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good looking. 2 more, chat.
Good
$2.99, then $300.
And beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using these green vortex dice that I have owned since before the show began. Hopefully they do me proud. Let's kick things off with our roll for bread. 5, sourdough. Sourdough's definitely got to be in the running for most used bread on the show by now, but that is a-okay by me. No toasting today, we'll see how it goes. All right, next up, let's roll for New Hampshire.
Who?
8, mortadella. Mortadella is basically bologna with a college degree. Those white bits are actually chunks of pork fat, but it's a feature, not a bug.
Mortadella's
cut super thin, so I'm going to throw on a couple extra slices. Next up, let's roll for cheese.
Mortadella's nice.
2, Colby Jack.
Ooh!
Colby Jack is pretty popular in the
This
US.
is fire so far.
Of Colby cheese and Monterey Jack cheese. Next up, let's roll for roughage. 3 blackberries and 4 red onion. All right, going to use a couple of the biggest blackberries I have ever seen. This one is as big as my thumb, and I have pretty big hands. This is an interesting addition. They're a little on the tart side, so I can see that going well, especially with the fatty mortadella. And cheese and fruit is generally
I don't think it like ruins it or anything, but like why? Why is that even
fine here as well? I like it raw in salads.
Why is it even there?
Find it paired with vinaigrettes, sometimes vinaigrettes that have fruit flavors.
Not a big onion guy though.
So I can see this actually working with the blackberries. Raw, they'll add a nice crispness.
It's all right though.
It's
not like it's ruined.
As well as a little bit of zing. It's time to get wild with the Wild Magic Roll. 14 banana chips. Full disclosure, these are plantain chips. I made a mistake when I wrote banana on the list. Plantains are related to bananas, but are much less sweet. They're much more savory, used in applications much more like potatoes than fruit. These will add a crunch to our sandwich similar to potato chips, but with a slightly more oily mouthfeel. And last but not least, the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 16 Unicorn Pride hot sauce. A couple weeks late, but here's our Unicorn Pride hot sauce. It's chipotle and orange. We'll add a nice smoky flavor and just a little bit of spiciness. And that orange really does have a nice tanginess.
Maybe?
This honestly might be what we need to pull it all together. Let's go ahead and get our sandwich closed up here. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together.
I have no idea.
Let's get it cut in
I'm
half.
thinking like a 7 range.
And let's take a look at that cross section.
All right, 7-3, 7-4, 7-3.
A lot of fruit today. Will be interesting to see how everything comes together. Hopefully nice and cohesive, and we can end the week with a winner. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, it's not a bad sandwich, but it is falling a little flat for me. It's honestly got quite a few different tangy things in it. The sauce, the blackberries, even the Colby Jack has a little bit of a tang to it. It's kind of too much. A little one note. I think one of the
maybe down to a
biggest faults
6?
of this sandwich is just the ratio.
Like a 6-7?
There's too much bread here, not enough meat. Maybe should have used half the blackberries and kind of mushed them up into a sauce almost. I don't know. Not the worst, not the best. I'll take it over a monstrosity sandwich though. I think today I'm going to give this one a 6.6.
Oh,
I'm going to call it
6.6.
the not so good berry for all you druids out there. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday for episode 300.
All right. Chat, last one of today. Well, episode 300.
Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to episode 300 of Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go!
Hey, Jake, Barry here from Sandwiches of History. Congratulations on 300 episodes of Roll for Sandwich.
Wait, is it
What a ride. All right.
an account for the histories of sandwiches?
6.
That's gas.
Ooh, I hope that's a good one.
6 is generally good. Today we have Hawaiian at number 6. Hawaiian bread is nice and soft and sweet, and today we're going to leave it untoasted and see how that fares.
Jake, what's up, man? It's Austin from the band Dury. Hey, congrats on 300 episodes. That is monumental. We're so happy to have you as a friend on this weird little app. Hey, I've got a D12 ready for you. I think we're rolling for Maine. That's crazy. I hope it's a good one. It's a 12, baby. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I hope it's good. But also,
isn't that
maybe it's
roll for butter and re-roll the bread?
It's a good day for the Brits. They'll be very happy that I get to butter the bread today. That is probably to our advantage.
No, there is
since
no
we're not toasting
cameo.
this bread. We'll at least have a little bit of a shield against it getting soggy.
Hi, I'm Amy Vorpal, content creator and internet nerd, and I want to wish you, Jacob, happy 300 episodes. No small feat. I will see you at Gen Con 2 on Saturday night for Roll for Sandwich Live. And with that, I think it's time to roll for Maine. That is a 6. Happy sixin'.
6 is chicken. The chicken I have is actually a barbecue flavored chicken. It's nice and tasty, and I see the slight sweetness of the Hawaiian bread going well with that barbecue flavor.
Hey Jake, Josh here, creator of the Roll for Sandwich inspired Roll for Song series and your theme music. Let's roll for your cheese. That's a 5. Good luck, and congratulations on 300 episodes, man.
5 is horseradish Havarti. Definitely a winning combination so far.
I'm not a big
nice creamy
horseradish guy,
cheese with that
so that'd be
horseradish
an L
flavor
for
should
me.
be good.
What's up, Jake? This is Sir Superhero, founding DM of the D&D Dorks and general comic book man. Congrats on 300
General
sandwiches rolled.
comic
I got my
book
D12
man.
here. Let's roll for roughage. That is an 8.
8 is the old sandwich classic, lettuce. We're growing some of our own lettuce here on the deck, so I'll
Way
just grab some of that.
huge.
And after washing our lettuce, of course, we will layer it onto our sandwich.
Oh, hey, Jake. Jim Beheimer here from Sandwich Tribunal, and I just want to say how psyched I am to see you hit episode 300 of Roll for Sandwich. It's a very cool milestone. So let's roll you a D12.
Has a majestic beard.
Ooh, a 7. I hope that one turns out okay for you. Good luck.
I'd say 7's not a bad roll. That's fresh basil. We're also growing some of our own basil, so back out to the deck to grab some of that. In my opinion, fresh basil is a very underrated
That's a
sandwich
lot of
ingredient.
basil.
We've got our basil washed up just like our lettuce.
Holy f***, a lot of
Here,
basil.
got a nice layer of leafy greens.
Good day, Jake. It's your old pal Sandwich Dad here. I can't believe you've got 300 randomly selected sandwiches under your belt already. And I couldn't be more pleased than to give you a wild magic roll using this beholder that looks kind of like the Eye of Sauron D20. Let's go. All right, here we go. 19. Good luck, my friend.
19 is Fireball. Thankfully, not Fireball whiskey. Fireball is a special roll that requires a little bit of sandwich
Chat, who's had
reconstruction,
Fireball whiskey?
as we need to re-expose the cheese.
If you don't want to out yourself with that one, I don't even blame you.
Butane torch.
Fireball whiskey's a
Chevardi nice and melty here.
A
Should be
one-way
nice
trip
addition
to a
the
bad
sandwich
night.
and a good textural improvement.
Jake, it's Sam Reich of Dropout Game Changer and Make Some Noise. Congratulations on 300 episodes of Roll for Sandwich. That is a lot of sandwiches. Without further ado, let's roll for sauce.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
Uh-oh.
We were on track for such a great sandwich, but 2 is ketchup. I guess it's fitting for a milestone episode of Roll for Sandwich to include ketchup.
No.
Let's go ahead and get our sandwich closed up here.
It was going
get our
so
toothpicks
well.
in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half.
Poor guy.
And let's take a look at
I mean,
that
other than that,
cross-section.
though, it's a fine sandwich.
I mean, it looks good. All things considered, this is a pretty normal sandwich. I just wish it didn't have ketchup on it. Let's taste it. You know, truth be told, this may be the least offensive I've found ketchup on a sandwich. I think there are 2 reasons for that. The first is the fresh basil. Basil pairs well with tomato and acid and sugar, all things that ketchup brings to the table. The second major thing is the barbecue flavoring of the chicken. A lot of American barbecue sauce isn't that far off from ketchup flavor-wise anyway, so blending those together kind of masks the ketchup in general. And
Solid
without any other
8-1
weird,
incoming.
crazy flavors to throw everything off, it's a pretty decent sandwich. You know, I'm satisfied for that to be episode 300. Sums up the show pretty well. Going with an 8.4 today, and I'm going to call it the help action. Thanks to everyone who pitched in for today's episode and to everyone who watched. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
Damn, I saw a couple of you guys got it. No shit.